Stormers. This is Call of Cthulhu.
Woohoo! Yes.
Things will get real.
Yes.
Interrupting players will get killed.
If you're liking what you see, then make sure you subscribe so you can hear about other videos as they come out. And comment. We love our comments, even the ones that tell us we're playing Cthulhu wrong.
Yes, and we just also love it if you shared our videos to anybody who you think would like them.
That's right. And we're using Sirenscape. If you want to find the link in below, you can link through to find out about it and get a free trial and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So we are playing Call of Cthulhu editions 5, 3, 6, and any others that I make up on the spot. But not 7. And
the unreleased.
We're not doing. There was a D20 version, which we're not doing.
No.
We could.
Right.
No.
Oh god, there's a D20.
Mostly 5th edition, just in case you're wondering.
Right.
But we did have some confusion pre-game with that.
Valid confusion.
That's fine. We are setting it out of the normal time period. We're in the 1960s. There will be a link below to a previous adventure, also in the 1960s, which this follows on from. It's been like a couple of years since that game. We're releasing sequels worse than Hollywood, making you wait 2 years instead of 1.
And it'll be just like a normal sequel, but it'll be worse than the first.
This is
going, Johnny.
guaranteed this is not as good as the one
Are we Karate Kid 2 or Karate Kid 4? That's the question.
So we have 2 returning characters. Let's start with you, Nathan.
My name is Aaron Masters. I was a radio star back in the day. Then television hit, and my voice wasn't enough to carry me. So I am now a television superstar, and I interviewed the man who killed the president during our last adventure.
Wow.
He thinks he
No, the man who shot.
Yeah, the man who shot the president.
Yeah, the man who shot the president.
Yes.
With his camera. With the little asterisk and camera.
Cool. And,
my character is Eugene Jenkins, and Eugene is not the most confident person in the world, and he is sort of, I guess he's sort of the odd jobs person around the studio. He does a bit of the editing side of things,
driving,
types in the teleprompter, and he does a lot of driving for Mr. Masters
really well.
No one else can drive.
Gets me scotch.
Avid bird watcher, and isn't so great with the ladies at all. Ugly man, hideously ugly man. Yeah.
How are you rolling the stats?
He was, appearance of 4.
Right.
Really ugly. Yeah.
Oh, I got appearance.
Excellent.
I'm twice
Let's try new characters. Derek, do you want to?
So yes, my name is Adesi. I am a very, very tall and imposing African woman, and I've been hired by by Bartholomew Jenkins as a sort of a bodyguard kind of driver. Woman of all trades. So I'm
Kind of a bit James Bondy sort of by the sounds of it.
Yes. So she's a size of 18. So she's sort of 6'3", and very imposing. And
no, don't say 6'3", 6'5".
6'5". Fine.
6'3" wide.
Yeah. It's that awkward size where you can't quite make it through doorways. We just have to just the subtle dodge.
Yes, getting into the car is kind of
Fantastic.
So
Story of my life. That's for another counselling session.
But you drive.
Watch that on the next video.
Rolls Royces. I
imagine Bartholomew would have some fairly nice
Or a
cars.
Bentley.
Yeah.
Very old.
And are they, because they've got lots of leg room, that she's decided to...
That's right, yeah.
Cool.
And so I've got the classic kind of chauffeur outfit with the buttons that go sort of diagonally down the thing and the small cap.
Cool.
Yeah.
You carry a piece?
Well, I'm in London. We're in London, so an open handgun is not sort of something we have. So I do have a knife kind of concealed in the small of my back. But that's...
and the small means that it's kind of like... That's right. It's a machine.
It's not a knife. That's me.
Yeah, fabulous.
And Adesi means, according to the internet, princess in some kind of
That's
language.
so cool.
Yeah.
Well, you've researched well.
According to the internet.
This is where we have the quote. Some kind of language.
Lovely. Yes.
2015.
I'm playing Martin Pennington Smythe.
I hate you already.
Yes.
I do.
Well, we have a general kind of rapport where I tell you where to drive me. I'm married to Cynthia, who is Barty's daughter. The mother is long gone, long divorced and gone, but Cynthia was left. So she has sort of mother issues, but she married me. We don't really spend much time together. I spend the time haunting Barty's library, which I break into regularly, so I've got quite a lot of practice breaking locks and stuff, and reading all sorts of interesting books that Barty has in his library. I don't believe any of it, of course, but it's all just, I do a bit of sword fighting on the side, and to keep myself busy and knowledgeable. I don't actually have a job, but...
So you're independently wealthy, is the phrase.
That's right. So, the family did fall on rough times, but I don't let on very much to anyone about that. And I don't really like talking to commoners, such, but you're a part of the employ, so that's fantastic.
Right.
Yes, it's lovely.
So you live in Barty's mansion?
In Holland Park, yes. He has,
What's his
Not
name?
really a mansion, just
What's your name?
What's his name?
Martin
Martin
Pennington Smythe. Yes, one of those
Write it down
lovely
this
white...
time because I won't remember.
One of those lovely white terraces in Holland Park. I don't go out much,
And you're Agabe, President Agabe. No, Mugabe.
Adair's there.
Adese.
Yes, who I would call Little Woman, but last time I did that, I got rather terrified, so I don't do it anymore.
You got socked.
I did. She looked menacingly at me, which was enough,
That was
really.
enough.
Just slight wet patch in the groin area, and that's the end of that.
Yes.
Yes.
So Martin and Adese live with, as you've already mentioned, Bartholomew Jenkins, Professor Bartholomew Jenkins.
He's a bit grumpy and reclusive now.
He used to go around with Tommy the Tongue and others in the 20s.
Famous gentleman from the
very,
period.
very famous gentleman.
Became president, I remember.
Of England.
So he moved to London. I won't fill you in the whole backstory because let's leave that up in the air a bit.
Well, he's never told me the whole backstory, but
Yes.
it's a matter of inferring.
All we
But
know
he
is
lives
that
in
he's
this house in
older.
Holland Park that is full of strange
This
artifacts.
is Buddy Jenkins.
Yeah.
But
This is
part of
Murray's
his...
character?
No, this is my character.
Your character. Oh, I was like, I can hear Murray's voice saying Barty, but I can't.
Exactly.
Okay.
So strange artifacts from Egypt and Africa, strange books, some of which in languages you can understand, and others you just look at the pictures.
Yes.
Which is lucky.
And that's how I came to know Barty, right?
Yeah.
Because he met me in Africa
Yeah.
and hired me.
So Barty's a very well-travelled professor of anthropology and also big game hunter.
Like a proper English gentleman, yes.
Anthropologist / big game hunter. That's pretty classic, isn't it?
Stealing other people's valuable stuff and bringing it back to British museums.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Time-honoured British tradition.
Exactly. So
Thousands
Barty is eccentric, slightly mad, almost never speaks to either of you, sort of locks himself in his study.
Well, as any father-in-law should do, he loathes me with a great passion.
Oh, yes.
A good starting point towards
He's
one's
fond of
son-in-law.
Adese, but
Can't imagine
he
why.
hates
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah, that's right.
Like most people.
Whenever he speaks to you, he's cleaning his shotgun.
That's right.
His
I
elephant
back
gun.
away, friendly like, yes.
We formed a club.
That's the reason I practice my saber skills, you see. Yes.
So Marty rings his bell for Adese,
Right.
and she comes in.
Yes.
Sweetie, hello, darling.
Yes.
Adese, you must send a telegram at once.
Bartholomew rings the bell.
Yes.
Yes, okay, sorry.
You must write this telegram at once.
Yes, master. Pull
Please
out
send
the-
this to my grandson Eugene. He must know. He must know what's happening. Oh, are you ready? Intriguing discovery. Stop.
Yes.
Always want to do that. Come to London ASAP. Stop. Bring your investigator companions. Stop. May be linked to your previous work. Stop. Go.
Yes, master.
Go stop.
So
I'm at the door like this. And so slink away.
presumably this happens at a telegraph office. It's 1960, so I can. We don't send telegrams anymore. Can I just
Yeah, but this is Barty.
Hang on, it's 1960, I'm sure it was.
You actually have telephones, and you can
He's-
ring Eugene if you wish.
All right.
Does he have to say the stops? Hello, Eugene.
You just know it's not worth arguing with Barney about the fact you can use a phone. You just go, yes, sir.
I permit him his eccentricities, and I make my way to the phone and make the call and translate all that to Bartholomew.
What time of the day is it in America?
No, yeah, what time of day is it in the UK?
So in the UK, it's
America.
mid-morning.
And where am I based?
You're in Dallas, I believe. Well, that's
Dallas.
where you were in 1963.
Sitting by-
It's up to you if you've moved after that traumatic experience.
No, because there's a certain girl there that I'm chasing, so it's okay. Which I can't remember her name. But I'm sure it'll come back to me soon.
Oh.
She works at Kodak.
I call her my Kodak girl.
Your character's also forgotten.
What's her name?
She told me her nickname.
People in the comments put what his character's name is after you watch it.
What her name is.
Yep. Cool. Feel free to call.
Yes. All right. Ring. Now, what time is it? I don't care.
It's like
Yeah,
2
what
a.m.
time?
or something, probably.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
it'll be 2 a.m.
Yeah. Go. Middle of the night.
Eugene Jenkins. Sorry, I got my glasses. Hang on.
Put down the phone on the bedside table.
They're going to be around here somewhere. Oh, here they are. Okay. Oh, dropped it. Eugene Jenkins here. What is it, Mr. Masters?
This is Adesi.
Oh.
From calling from London.
Just assume it's Aaron Masters.
London.
I have a message from your grandfather.
My grandmother.
She's been
Truth
He's
exposed.
been dead for a long time.
Oh, I see. And, what did you say your name was again?
My name is Adesi. I work for your grandfather.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up on the line.
The message reads, please come to London immediately. Bring your investigator friends, and this may be related to your previous work.
I've always worked here at a radio TV station.
Correct. He has requested that you come to London at once. He has
Okay, well, I'll talk to my boss and I might be able to get the time off. Is it really important?
It is very important, he said, to come immediately. Are you able to fund your transfer, or do you need us to wire you funds?
Sorry, I'm just having trouble breathing at this moment. Hang on a second. Do you know my boss by any chance?
Which boss?
Isn't Murray's character?
Murray.
Lionel Jacob?
Lionel Jacobs.
Who fought with Patton. WW2.
That's right. Pulled his own eye out. Is that right?
No, that's different.
That's a different character.
That's a different character. I probably did.
Okay.
Do you have any response?
So many responses.
I come in at that point and say, listen, Adele, hand him on to me, sweetie.
Oh, it's a girl.
Now, hello,
Pennington's money.
Eugene boy. So is this the child of another brother or sister, or is he my
I'm like the
nephew?
nephew.
Yeah.
Eugene boy.
Oh, that's a very loud voice.
But Papa has summoned you to London, and you must come immediately.
Who is this?
Martin, your Uncle Martin.
Can I make an ideas roll?
Sure.
So I can remember who that is?
You really have that little knowledge of your own family.
Does he remember?
I don't think I would have any interaction with anyone over there. Yeah.
Listen,
a very small world.
You remember back
yes.
at the garden party?
Oh, yes.
We all came together, you know. Look, make your way immediately.
How is your
take
wife going?
I'm sure she's perfectly well. I don't see. Well, you know, jolly good. We'll all get on spiffingly here. It'll be lovely to have you over. Bring your buddies. It sounds like a very intriguing thing that your papa is organising.
My what?
Papa.
Your grandpapa. Oh, no.
You're both like talking.
Barty.
Oh yes, of course.
Good old Barty's always up for a bit of intrigue.
You do know it's 2 a.m. in the.
You must be sick of America. Come to London. It's beautiful weather.
Deception roll.
You can't. PvP.
Well, you see, I've just got this. Hello.
Lovely.
Hello?
Excellent. See you soon. Toodaloo.
Oh. I don't sleep for the rest of that night.
No.
So, did you gather from the conversation what they meant by connected to your previous work, or is that lost?
No, I don't think he would understand fully. Previous work. Do I know him as somebody who's attached to it? Oh, okay. And so I know that he has dabbled in things that are probably even over my head of what I've seen.
Yeah. And I think I don't know.
I would go. Stay in America.
I don't know. If you know that he's into strange things, potentially he would be the only person you would want to talk to about what you experienced.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The year before.
I'm going to go bail up. I'll try and obviously check in on Lionel Jacobs, and then I remember that he's away on his safari trip. No, not safari. He's over visiting where he used to go to had a battle of some famous person.
Yeah, he's in France somewhere.
He's gone to meet up with the veterans.
Yeah. So I'll go to the other person who's my boss, and I'll get there really early waiting for him, but obviously he'll be late coming in. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, all I'll have is Mr. Master's favourite cup of joe, ready just the way he likes it.
Getting cold. And
No.
being
Oh,
reheated
no.
on-
I know when you come in.
Yeah.
Exactly when you come in. Yeah. So I'm waiting there,
9:45.
ready for the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah.
And the door slams open. Hello, everybody! Time for makeup! And you can smell the scotch waft through the room.
The Scotch
Very
breakfast.
large room.
Here's your coffee, Mr. Masters.
Oh, Eugene, isn't it?
Eugene, we talk every day.
That's good, Eugene.
It's like a name tag that he's trying to read.
So I just go along and I'm sitting down and they're like, one hand's out, they're making sure the nails look good because I'm known for my tapping of the fingers on the table.
Mm-hmm.
It's my thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, they're putting the suit on and trying to make what is ungodly reasonable.
So, Mr. Masters,
Good coffee!
thanks.
La,
Okay, that's
la,
rude.
la, la, la.
So the thing is, Mr. Masters, as you know, I probably haven't had a holiday in 7 years.
John, you've had many holidays.
Eugene. That trip to Vegas
Yes!
wasn't really a holiday.
I don't remember most of it.
Yes, you fell down a mine shaft. So
Sounds like me.
a bit of news. My grandfather is calling me to England over some...
You have a grandfather? So do I.
Everyone has grandfather.
Go on, don't stop me. This is good brew.
So the thing is that, so my grandfather, who dabbles in things that perhaps people such as you and I have seen before, wink, aliens.
Aliens?
Subtle. I look over at the girl doing the nails.
This is the...
And I'm
And she's just like, whatever.
She rolls her eyes.
oh, hi Sarah, how are you?
Oh, hi, Eugene. How are you today?
Oh, I've got to really go. I'm so busy.
Okay.
So what's the
Nice
story?
speaking with you, Eugene.
So where are the stories this time?
Like torn.
Jane, are we going on location for this interview, or are they bringing the people to us?
It's my grandfather has some urgent business in London. And,
Is it news?
could be.
Could be.
Maybe I could.
You intrigue me. Go on.
Well, maybe I was thinking I could be a solo person, go out and get the information, bring it back to you.
No, never. You need a face for television. You need to know.
This is such a small.
Eugene
thing.
definitely does not have a face for television.
I call up the boss and say, "There's a story in London, and I'm on my way." And I grab the portable camera gear, which is portable. I I get a sound guy, and I get my makeup girl.
But no one to do the video.
You're the video.
Well, I have some bird photography. Yes, I'm suited.
We need names for
Yes.
Yeah.
Sarah is the name of,
the makeup girl.
and
This is where we can use fan contributions, don't you reckon, for these sorts of names
Yeah.
in the future?
So Sarah.
and the sound guy is what's like a Todd?
Todd.
It's like a sound guy kind of name.
Todd would be Todd.
Yeah, that's handy.
Todd's Sarah.
Todd's a good name for a character who can die in the first.
We're just taking your career on the value of this news article. So let's go.
Yes, totally.
I book,
Disembowel.
I speak to the
This
receptionist.
escalated quickly. Right.
You speak to what?
I spoke to the secretary booking the tickets. And
She doesn't bat an eyelid.
I'm
She
just like,
gets on the phone and books the tickets straight away.
Yeah.
Nice.
first class for moi.
And economy for everyone else. Yep.
Cool. So kid, alright. Tell me more about this story.
Eugene, actually. We worked together for a very long time.
We have? A year?
No. At least
More than that.
I'm still suffering from the injury.
At least you remember the injury.
What? Erline. Let's go.
Fine.
My new character name.
Cool. So you guys fly to London,
Yep.
and
I dare say picks
I
you
picked
up.
them up at the airport.
Alright.
I'm going to wait in the lounge, arranged on a chaise lounge, sipping tea.
not the airport lounge.
No, my own lounge.
In the house.
Planning for them to come in and be impressed.
Oh, yeah.
I have my saber resting up as if I've just been working out with it.
I'm a little surprised to see Todd and Sarah there, and I scowl at them as I load the camera equipment into the back of the Bentley.
As you see me exiting the plane, going down there, because obviously we're parked right next to the plane.
Yeah.
What do you mean you ran out of scotch?
So at least you're in the UK now.
I just get
Home
down.
of Scotch.
I just fall halfway, slide down the stairs,
Okay.
roll out.
I
and-
prop you up.
yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Thank you for coming so quickly again, eh?
Again, name?
Is that how you pronounce your name?
Thank you for coming again, eh? That's how I heard it. Eugene, actually. Eugene.
Again.
Oh God, you're expensive, Mr. Master. Yes. Let me write it down for you. Where's my pen? Oh, I dropped it. Oh.
It's leaks
Please
everywhere.
come into the car. Your grand
father.
not father,
Grandfather.
isn't he niece? Isn't he nephew?
He's my nephew, sweetie.
Isn't your
Yes.
nephew?
Yes.
Ah, your grandfather's
Well,
expecting you.
no, only by marriage.
That's true.
What time is it?
How long did all of that take?
Yeah,
10
we've
minutes.
taken 2 days.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
No, a couple of days.
Couple of days.
Aaron was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I'm
He
all
wasn't gonna
about.
do other things first.
The date was Monday. Now it's Wednesday.
Yep.
So, are we interviewing the Queen or something?
Well, as
I prepared my questions for the Queen.
we are a lord. Is he a lord?
Party.
If
No,
your character's a lord,
he
then
married in.
oh, you married him.
I have pedigree all through my family, actually. Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, I don't think
I'm
Barney's
actually not
lord.
there.
Well, sorry. Making
So-
sure the players understand just who they're playing.
So Barty, you guys need to know that by this point, what are we, 48 hours later?
Yeah.
Barty hasn't left his study in the last 48 hours.
Really?
He's
dead.
barricaded himself in there.
Has he been eating and drinking?
No.
I've been taking him food, but
Is he building some sort of really large
He
plane?
won't open the
Building a fort.
door. He won't open the
So-
door. He just yells at you to leave him alone.
right.
So he's alive.
So you know he's alive
Yeah.
and he's moving around. You can hear noises from his study.
Cars.
All right.
You guys are still driving, yeah.
So there's some urgency to
Yeah.
Eugene
Yeah. So I'm
solving this problem.
So what time is it? Did you say?
So let's say it's late afternoon.
Okay, cool. Well, is there a hotel we can stay at or something like that?
your rooms are ready at the mansion at the apartment. It's not a mansion.
No, it's not.
At the
I'm now in the back of the car with a mask on. Just
Yeah. That's cool. Nice. So I'm gonna wait in the lounge for them to come in.
All right. Yes. So I drive them straight to the premises in where is it?
Holland Park.
Holland Park.
And half an hour later, we can wake up Mr. Masters, get him out of the car.
Yeah.
what do you mean we're not in America? Where am I?
Why am I here?
Why?
I've been kidnapped.
Who are you?
All right.
Yeah. So I bring them into the mansion and I
Apartment.
and I put them into the
Well, I'm
room with
expecting
you.
to greet them. Yes.
Yes. I bring them to
But
you.
we go straight past. And then you see us walk right past. You're like, wait a second.
Ah, Eugene, sweetie, lovely to see you.
I stop and turn, look through the door. That
Thanks.
was going to walk past.
Come in. Tea.
You don't look like my grandfather.
I'm your uncle, sweetie. Remember?
I'm a guy.
Sweet, you've grown so much, tall and strong. And who's this lovely gentleman?
Oh yes. Can I get a scotch?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. And then I just.
Isn't it 10 o'clock in the morning?
And then I sit down and.
Oh my god, you're both drunk. Oh my god.
No, I'm not
sit
drunk.
down.
I'm not drunk. I'm just stupid.
I just recline myself onto the couch.
I sort of edge away from you. Sort of,
Clean your nails with a sword.
Grandpa's been somewhat preoccupied. Papa's been somewhat preoccupied of late. He's locked himself literally in the library.
Oh, I should go to him right now. I stand up and start to walk out.
Yes, well, but you wanted a drink first, didn't you?
Yes, a
Tell me,
scotch.
how was your flight?
The message was very urgent.
Oh,
Yes. If you could please follow me.
Why don't you come with me?
yes, you need a man of character and intelligence. Yes.
Yes.
Let me know when we find one.
Yes.
You just like this.
You go up to the what is that? The
Second floor or
Second
third floor? Yeah.
Third floor. I imagine these. Yeah, these are
Narrowing the
three-story
Yeah.
narrow terraces.
At least.
Well, three in an attic.
That's right.
Isn't that normally?
And downstairs as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's yours.
Yep.
Your domain.
My domain. Yeah. The help. All right. I knock on the door,
Oh, go away!
Oh,
I'm busy.
Oh, okay.
but Master Bartholomew, the guests from America are here.
No, go away! I must find this book. Where is it?
It is your grandson, Eugene. He is here.
Oh, he remembers me.
No more time. There's no more time.
Oh, I guess we can come back.
I try the door.
When you.
You try to open it.
Yeah.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Oh, I can help you there. I break into this library all the time. Which is literally true.
I hope you pass this test.
Oh yeah.
Here we are, yes.
What do you got for it?
50.
That's alright. 50-50
I mean, usually
chance.
sometimes it takes a few attempts. Look, all you have to do is get the door like this.
Oh, yeah.
Swings opens.
Wow.
I love that it
A
swings.
key opens doors.
I hold the door and I twist and I just
Okay.
Yeah. So you manage to unlock it, and then you push it, and it stops after about an inch against a heavy object.
There's something obstructing the swing
So
of the door.
the volume of the rantings increases with the door open a crack.
Hey, Barty,
And
your young
Barty
nephew's here to
continues
see
to
you.
say, "Go away! I must find the book. This is an outrage. Where is this? I can't find it.
Barty,
It's gotta be here somewhere."
You hear this banging as I'm walking up the stairs. What is with all the yelling?
Barty, I know where all the books are in your secret library. I mean,
There's great power. I must get them. Where are they? It's gotta be here somewhere. There's no more time.
I put my rather large hand on your shoulder and just kind of guide you out of the way and shove the door.
Like faded Batman. Do you feel powerful?
Alright, do you want to make some kind of check? I don't know, what is that? Just basically a
Size and
check, isn't it?
strength.
Nah, just strength, I think. So
D20.
Strength D20.
Yep.
against strength.
Ooh, no, 19. So I fail it by
You
4.
fail. So you push, but the object is just too heavy.
Can I try? Because I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, go.
Something definitely seems to be obstructing this door.
No!
Yes!
No, you must go!
Oh wait, it's a 9 or a 6?
It looks like a 6.
They both look the same.
Oh my god!
You need a different D20.
No, that's a 9. That's a 6. So 6.
So you succeeded.
I got 7. I got 7 for strength.
It's because I
Alright,
listened
so
to
very, very slowly
Just need to gentle a touch.
you manage to get whatever the object is to slide on the
Maybe it was
floor.
getting caught on
And
the
once it
floor,
gets
yeah.
moving, it slowly moves with a lot of effort. And as you're pushing, Buddy yells, "No! No! Go! Get away!" And you hear a gunshot. Like deafeningly loud.
Okay, I push everybody around me to the ground.
Back down the stairs.
You haven't been shot, but you can think you've been shot if that helps.
And fall down the stairs.
I just look at myself and I
Spill some scotch and you're like,
and then I'm like,
So you managed to get in. You're in. You can go the rest of the way.
All right, I'd like to dive roll in and kind of do a bit of a
Disarm him.
yeah.
You see Barty lying on the floor, covered in blood,
did you kill your own?
and he looks about 30 years younger than he should. And his sort of mouth full of blood and sort of gurgling says, "4! 4! 4!" And then dies.
Oh my gosh! But Barty!
I run up to him and I check
What's
his pulse
happening?
and
I'm doing. Can you do cardio pulmonary? I'm just trying to.
Yeah, that's actually
I do have
medical.
some first aid.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta get me off first. I'm in the way.
What do you
Alright.
have?
I'm
Do you
trying
have
to
first aid?
slap him and things
Yes,
like that.
I'll shove you out of the way.
do you want to make a strength roll on that one?
Strength roll.
Do you want to see if you can do it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yes, I get pushed off and roll on the floor.
And I'm doing first aid. 55. I succeed.
He's leaving! Yay!
Is he too far gone?
It's no good. The wound is enormous.
Okay, so the wound is fresh.
Oh yeah,
And it's from
a
the-
gunshot wound.
Okay.
What you
Does
see
he have an elephant gun from memory?
in this case, you see a revolver lying on the floor right next to him,
All right.
and in one hand he's holding a key,
Okay.
and in the other hand
Someone
he's holding a
prepared.
scrunched up
Yes.
note.
Barty!
Hang on. Can we just say I've never had GMing like this ever?
This is
So
called
Which hand is he
immersion.
holding the revolver in?
So I
It's on the
look
floor
at you.
next
I look at you and I shake my head and move away from the body.
Oh dear. Oh.
And when he was saying the word "for," he was sort of holding the note out.
Okay.
I'm gonna call the ambulance.
Barty! I rush over and take the note. Barty! Oh!
He's dead and you were just gonna read it.
That's right.
Yes. Why is 911 not working?
What's the number for 911?
Yeah, the operator's like, hello, sir, hello.
It's
I think you want
a note. It's saying something about this key. Are you anyone listening?
No, I'm on the phone to the
You're
ambulance.
fainted.
Have you fainted? You're always unconscious in these games.
Yeah.
I got shot.
I did it!
Yes.
This is Loyamgoth, a great precious treasure, a thing of beauty, object of power to overcome death, a key that will open what you find in the book. You will be guided out of all trouble, and Loyamgoth will guide your steps, calm your mind, and direct your will. Do not fear, be courageous, enemies are destroyed, and Loyamgoth will lock them all away. It will be terrible in that day for the one in the Book of the Doomed. This doesn't make any sense.
His last words were 4.
For what? Number 4? Forward?
He also said the word 4 3 times. Is
Four.
this significant?
In golf?
Is that what you say?
I'm calling it.
Are you dying? Yeah. Do you know the 991 number?
Yeah, you need to make a knowledge roll on that.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You've probably been to
Yeah,
the UK
yeah.
at some point since you have family there.
Yeah.
Surely.
I've called the ambulance many times on him.
Yeah.
Call them teetotalers.
Eugene boy, do you know what this is all about? Why was he calling you?
Sorry, Uncle, I'm just
See
on the
this note?
phone.
He had this grasp in his hand. He
Do you
said
know the
4.
address of this place? It's...
Yes, of course I do. I tell him the address of the place.
Okay, good.
Holland
Pass it
Park.
on, yeah.
Barty residence, Holland
Yes,
Park.
lots of blood, not breathing, shot. Yes.
That would get
Yes.
the police coming every time. I pick up the key. Do I explode into a ball of flamer in it?
Roll
No.
your character.
The key, this is a key as a prop. The key is a brass key with scorch marks on it.
Struggling
Black
to be
scorch marks.
emerge if I don't have it.
But this is handy, you know. This is as good as I can do at short notice. And it's obviously it's blood stained, as is the note, which I
shouldn't
also
put my
didn't have time to
I
say.
shouldn't put my fingerprints on it then.
I'm gonna check his body quickly to see if he has any markings or anything on him.
But he looks
That's a good idea.
Tattoos.
He looks young.
Because he looked like he was in trouble before he shot himself. So there was obviously some distress there before it happened. So I'm looking to see, yeah.
Whilst reading.
What has happened to Papa? He looks younger than you.
Do you want to make a spot
It's
hidden check
Yep.
to examine the body?
Could I, while he's doing that, could I check the back of his hands to see if they have aged as
Oh, yeah.
the same as his face and appearance?
No, we don't do crits on anything. It's just like 0 or
It's
1.
just a very successful success. So, you notice that in every way that you can see, he, and you as well, I suppose, he has lost 30 years of age. He looks like a middle-aged man instead of an ancient old one. He doesn't have any of the wrinkles. He doesn't have any scars that he got recently. He just looks younger. He has more hair. Like his face is young looking. He looks kind of terrified
And dead.
And
and dead, but young or younger.
Is that the note?
No, yeah, I just because that's how
Is
it
this,
was found.
is
Oh,
this
yeah.
disturbing to me? I mean,
It should be disturbing to all of you.
Yes.
I would imagine.
Sanity roll. Sanity roll.
well, maybe not sanity. Yeah.
Actually, you picked up the key, so you better roll for sanity.
How do I do that? Percentile. And I've got to get below it to succeed. Is that right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I lose some.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So what's your current sanity?
Exactly that.
No,
No.
inverse. 35 it is, and I get 53. So yeah,
So does that mean you
I failed
failed? So you.
How do you
John,
have
you-
35?
because I'm really powerless. And what happens?
You're
if I
insane already.
failed this roll?
Sorry?
I just failed a sanity.
So if you fail, then Johnny will have a certain amount of percent that you'll lose, whether it's a percentile, like a dice
1d6
roll, or if it's just a single, like
Yeah,
certain
you
amount
just
of
lose
points.
one
Yeah.
sanity point, but you also feel this sense of confidence
Confidence.
and strength.
I'm going to look around the library to see if I can see if this
Library.
key. See if this key is
Not that
in the front of a book or something, or and on the fourth. I don't know this library really well because I've snooped around ever since I've lived here. I regularly break in and read the books.
Yeah. So you no longer feel quite as concerned about the fact that your father-in-law is dead and bloody on the ground.
I just.
You have that sense of, I can do this, I can
Well,
solve this, I'm going to fix this.
I'm in the will, of course, as well. You know.
Can I walk in and go, oh my god, Owen! This man is dead!
Don't you need to make a spot hidden check to see if you notice that?
Oh, shock again!
Spot hidden for the body.
Spot
right in
hidden
the
for the
middle of
body.
room.
49. What's my spot hidden? 45, I fail.
What's going on? Why is everyone sitting around?
My God, Owen!
So I'm going to follow my instincts.
I'm more interested in finding Scotch than noticing anything.
There's a drink there!
Is there a book shelf that he was going through, or a book?
There's stuff everywhere. There's like a pile of books open on one on top of the other. Like he's leafed through it and then got another one and put it on top.
And is there a book that 4 could mean anything about?
Yeah.
Because if he was looking, he had said he hadn't found the book.
Yeah, it seems to be just a chaotic mess. There's no real rhyme or reason to any of it. There's just stuff everywhere. There's loose papers all over the place, not just on the desk or, there's not that many books still in shelves and on the floor.
Do I recognise anything about this key from all the books that I've looked through in the past? I don't look at the books that burn my hands. I stopped doing that.
Do you have some kind of
I lost 5 standing on
knowledge?
Library use?
Library use?
Yep.
Yeah.
I use this especially. Can I have a bonus for this library? Because I know it really well.
library.
Like
Yeah,
10 or
so
something?
another 10.
Woohoo! Rollicking it in.
Nice. So you recall that you have seen a book somewhere that had a picture of a key like this.
I'm going to start trying to look
And
at
so
that
you can
book.
try and find that book.
I'm sure I've seen something here.
I now trip over the body as I'm walking with my scotch and spill a bit.
So I kind of try and keep the people away from falling on the body.
One person.
I pick up the revolver and I put it in my pocket.
Why?
With a handkerchief or?
Yeah. I've got my driving gloves on, so I'll probably just do that.
You recognise the revolver
Yeah.
as belonging to Buddy.
The police are on their way, right?
We probably hear this, no?
Yeah.
I'll leave the revolver where it is.
Yeah. That was probably a wise.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Done.
Cool. Alright, well I will leave.
not taking
I
the
think
fall
I'm
for
gonna
this.
leave the body there and perhaps we should all leave the room and wait for the police to do a proper check.
I'm just going through the shelves.
I mean, if you want to.
Can I have a spot hidden on the gun cabinet? See if there's anything there.
Sure.
Just having a look
I
around the
think
room.
it's like Death Note.
I don't think there is a gun cabinet, but
Maybe his
you
drawers.
can look in his desk drawers.
Yeah.
You were confident, is that right? You felt confidence. Okay, cool. I don't know that though.
I'm systematically
Ooh,
going through. I look
that's
like I know
really
what
good.
I'm looking for.
I found the
99.
I found the scotch.
You find the Scotch and immediately stop looking for whatever it was you were looking for that you now cannot remember what that was.
So do I find anything?
Oh yeah, because you're looking for a book. So eventually, eventually you find a book that seems to have fallen off the desk, which is why you didn't immediately find it. It's on the floor right next to the desk.
Ah, here it is.
And you leaf through it and you find the page with this, and you read those words.
Eugene boy. Who has the note? I do. Ah, thank you. Here, come and look over here.
Oh yeah.
This key and this note have a corresponding appearance in this book.
Oh, cool. What's the book?
What's the book? Yeah,
Please read the book.
So the book is a book of artifacts. It's sort of hard to work out exactly what it's all about with your limited understanding of these things.
What's on the other page?
But it's sort of an encyclopedia of strange artifacts.
I turned to page 4.
And one of the
It's just some random
it's
answer.
just random.
Can I look for his journal?
Chapter 4?
He did keep the journal.
He did keep it.
They always keep journals.
Yeah.
They're all
Buddy, he's got to keep it journal.
I'm spending the next 10 minutes just looking at all permutations of 4.
Yeah. I want to go as quickly as I can before the police arrive.
You want to leave?
No, I want to look for the journal in the
look
room
for the journal.
and then get out of there. Yeah.
Just make a run for it.
Here's the journal.
Dive through the window.
This
Story
shelf.
down. Commander roll.
Yeah.
This shelf is
Alright,
the
so
journal.
yeah, you can find his journal. I like that.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to pocket it.
There's a section called Tommy the Tongue.
A very significant little section.
with the words library. Library.
The R underlined.
Over again.
Yep. Cool. So the police show up. They search the room.
I hide this stuff and the book.
They take the body.
I hide the book.
They see the revolver. They take it away for evidence. They, do the whole thing.
Interview us at length.
They interview you all about what you saw, and you just tell them. What do you tell them?
Doesn't look at all suspicious that two people arrive from America and suddenly the guy's dead. Like, it seems like the most suspicious circumstances. Not being American, but having travelled to try. I want to reiterate that. It just seems like the oddest circumstances. So I imagine they're quite.
I'm not speaking till I get my embassy person here.
Don't you know who I am?
I tell you, Sarah and Todd, don't say a word.
Oh, where are Sarah and
until the embassy is here.
Where was
think
Sarah
we
and
should
Todd
pin it on
throughout
Todd.
Are they downstairs?
Yeah, they're downstairs in
Downstairs
the
drinking
drawing room.
Setting up lighting and sound. Yeah.
ready for the interview.
Did you hear those shots go off? Maybe.
3 stories away.
Yeah.
They're very jet lagged.
They're asleep. They're actually
They were making
they're
out.
not.
Sarah and Todd have a thing.
They totally do. That's the best. Cool. Yeah, so...
I give the police some background as to what happened in the days up to, the reclusiveness, the not eating, the not drinking, the erratic behaviour, that sort of thing.
Yep. So these are 1960s London police.
Swinging cops.
So...
They've fled.
So they're not... I'll say this. This isn't about all police.
What I'm about to say is don't take it.
But these particular detectives figure this is a pretty open and shut suicide.
Okay.
They're pretty convinced that he shot himself, and then you guys came
Blah, blah,
in, which
blah.
is the story you
Paperwork.
told.
Yep.
The fact that you guys showed up is, circumstantial
Immaterial.
and immaterial, and they don't really care.
Yeah.
They're pretty convinced on first sight that it's suicide. Strange behaviour.
So maybe
In
later,
a locked room on his own,
sitting downstairs at some point later, drinking quietly or something, we can raise a conversation about this note again, or...
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
So...
I'll be flicking through the journal while they're doing other interviews.
Do
with
I
people.
feel even more confident, or is it increasing confidence, or...
May I see the key, Master Martin?
How do I feel about him asking to have the key?
He wants it.
I think you're happy for him to have the key. Sorry.
It's beautiful. Do I feel any different when I let go?
Not immediately, no.
Okay.
But
And don't notice?
you might
Sanity
want to
roll.
make a sanity roll to see what effect it has on you when you take the key.
62. No,
16.
92. 92. I fail.
You fail. So you lose one sanity,
Okay.
and you feel better about this situation.
So this...
You feel like you can handle this.
In a disturbing
You
kind
suddenly
of way.
sort of have like a checklist of things that need to be done about organising the funeral and making sure everyone's okay, and
Right.
you take charge.
Communicating.
This is clearly a description. This is clearly a description of this key.
Yes.
It talks about being courageous and having no fear, and enemies being destroyed, and Loyamgoth. I'm
Calming-
sure I've heard that name somewhere. Loyamgoth.
Guiding your steps and calming your mind, too, is...
Yes. Loyamgoth. Can I? Maybe I'll go and look in the library for Loyam. Eugene, do you know anything about Loyamgoth?
Well, according to this
Loyam
journal,
Goth?
it has all the information I need.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Does it? Oh, the journal doesn't mention Loyamgoth in the
It
journal.
does. It tells everything I need to know.
Actually, he wrote it step by step.
What's that RPG thing? Yes, let's.
So
Yes,
the journal,
but no.
the journal
Immediately
has some mentions a few weeks before today of Loyamgoth.
And then it just got crazier and crazier until it just scribbled.
he's clearly looking for it, and he talks about visiting different libraries in the city and going to visit a man who he doesn't know the name of.
Hang on, is the key Loyamgoth, or is it something else? You will be guided a key. To overcome a key that will open what you find in the book. You will be guided out of all trouble, blah, 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 don't fear, blah, 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 blah. It will be terrible in that day for the one in the book of the damned. What's the book of the damned? Thing of beauty. This is Loyamgoth. Does that, this key is Loyamgoth? Is that what we can infer?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be that these words are a description of the picture.
And the key matches the description, yes. So this is Loyamgoth. This key is Loyamgoth. Does it appear that he found Loyamgoth from his entries in the journal?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, this key is Loyamgoth. Okay, we're working
But
out.
that's the last entry is that he writes. I have found it, I have it, I have Loyamgoth. And then there are no more entries for the last couple of days.
Yeah, because who needs them? Mine is organised.
Right.
A great precious
It
treasure.
didn't seem like that when we walked in.
Thing of beauty, an object of power to overcome death. Well,
He certainly seemed to overcome death.
yes, he looks, well, apart from being shot dead, he's very young. A key that will open what you find in the book. So what's the book?
So is the book locked? And
What?
the key will open the book?
Well, that makes a certain amount of sense. But I looked in the library already. There doesn't seem to be a book which matches this key.
Ready?
Oh, sorry, jet lagged. Oh.
Let's.
Now, he was calling on your skills and knowledge, Eugene, and
There's-
you don't seem to have contributed anything,
At this
really.
moment, two lights, similar to these two here.
Yeah!
Showtime!
Oh, goodness me. So Eugene, surely, what? Oh, hello, sir. What's all the...
Oh, sorry, I should introduce you to Mr. Masters.
Pleasure.
Oh, lovely.
Great. Mr. Masters is a famous television personality
Famous?
and
This is
well
one of your-
known for his unique insights into the people that he interviews.
Yes.
One of your friends, Barty mentioned that you should bring your friends.
Well, this was an unintentional thing.
We're here for the news. Are you the news person?
Well, yes, I'd love to do an interview. I always like to, give myself to my public, as it were.
You'll need this then.
I'm certainly feeling even more confident.
I have a checklist of what I need to tell you about.
Yes.
Do you want to conduct an interview?
Where do I
If
sit?
you want.
I don't know. It's just like.
Where do I sit? Here?
I'm here for.
Yeah.
So Erwan, who am I interviewing and why?
Well, you know that. You've done the research, Mr. Masters.
Oh,
I get some makeup. Makeup girl, come and make up.
Yeah. So Sarah does your makeup, gets you all prepared. Todd's busy setting up the lighting and the
Significant
sound.
glances at Sarah. Yeah.
Gets distracted occasionally by Sarah's mini skirt. It's the 60s.
yeah.
I'm sure
yeah.
she's wearing a mini skirt.
So I'm waiting for the words to come on the screen.
There's no video prompt.
Sweat suddenly. You realise that there are no words on it.
These lights are terribly bright, aren't they? So you can see
Wow, it feels
clearly.
really intelligent.
Todd yells out, "Mr. Masters, we're ready to go when you are."
I make sure
check,
that
one, two.
I make sure that I'm out of the frustrum of the camera at all times. So
Is this pre interracial kiss on Star Trek, isn't it?
yes,
Probably
free coming up in a couple of years.
Yeah. Wow.
Go.
Hello, everybody. This is Aaron Masters here, coming to you live from London. And by live, I mean when we send the tapes back. And I make sure
60s humour.
and I make sure I wiggle my fingers because they're beautifully done.
Yeah, Sarah's done an amazing job with your hands, as well as your
Death
face.
in London. What does it mean for you? So much terror across the seas. Could this be a start of another war? We're going to
I love it.
we're going to a Londoner who just had family members killed in this pre-war attempt.
So am I not feeling concerned about the death? Yeah, I feel confident.
No, you feel confident about the whole situation.
No, I
You're
can
feeling
solve it
good.
and fix it? Yeah. Hello! Do I introduce myself like you did?
Yes.
Yes, my name is Martin Bennington Smythe. Please, hello, America!
So Martin, war is on looming. What are you doing?
Oh, well, we have an interesting situation here. My father-in-law brutally committed suicide in front of us.
Is this because of the pending war?
Well, the top violence is askew in our house, but don't worry, I'm going
London.
to solve the crime.
Full of violence.
Well, not normally, really. Normally it's full of tea and rain.
Raining of blood. America, this is for you. Aaron Masters, out.
What? Didn't ask any questions.
And we might take a break there.